Like it was Matt Serra and GSP. That was like the biggest upset ever in the history of sport.
Right.
But this is like, I think this is there or bigger. It might be bigger.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't my era. I'm in the new generation.
Yeah.
This is my era, so of course, to me, it's the biggest.
But it was huge because Amanda was terrifying. Like everybody was scared of her, and you were the one that wasn't scared of her.
Yeah. No, you can't be. You're fighting. Like,
I know, but it's the way you did it.
Yeah.
Was so wild.
And honestly, guys, Julianna Pena told us exactly what she was going to do, and she went out there and did it, and she should be congratulated for pulling what I believe is the greatest upset of all time in the UFC. There has to be a rematch because Amanda Nunes, for what she has done, has earned the right to fight for the title again. So I'm sure Julianna Pena thought and understood that this was more than a one-fight series. She knew she'd have to do it again.
DC sent me a text, and it was a video of me and him doing commentary on your fight. He goes, bro, listen to us. We're just making weird noises. Because during the fight, he's like,
he's screaming like a little girl.
It was wild.
Yeah.
It was fucking wild.
Yeah.
You know, when you were standing toe-to-toe with her and smashing her with the jab in the middle of the octagon, we were like gripping each other. We were like, oh shit. It was, you can't describe what that's like to watch because it's like it's hard to believe that it's happening. I felt like if you had a chance to beat her, it would be in a scramble. You would catch her and submit her.
Yeah.
In a grapple exchange, wear her down and submit her.
Yeah.
But to see you standing in the middle of the octagon and smashing her with a jab, it was like, it was crazy. It was so wild to see. It was almost like the world changed.
Yeah.
Like the whole world changed. Like what is not possible is now possible.
Yes. Well, there's two things. First is there's styles. We've already talked about that. Styles makes fights. But I knew stylistically that I have the perfect style of fighting to beat her. And because for example, I'm not the type to run around the ring the whole time and do the point sparring thing and go to decision. It's like one of us is coming out of here and that's it. That's just the way that my fighting style is. I'm the type where it's like, if there's a big puncher, the only way to meet that is meet fire with fire. And I have to stand in the pocket. So I'm not the type of person to run away in the fight. I'm the type of person to meet that fire head on.
Right.
And match it with my own fire. And I knew that was how I was going to win. And so that's pretty much all I did is just game plan that specific type of, you're going to be in the pocket, you're going to have to meet this fire, and you absolutely cannot shy away from it.
Well, you said it leading up to the fight that you were going to drown her.
Yeah.
And she was super dangerous. Everybody was very aware that Amanda was like super fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
And a vicious knockout artist.
Yeah.
But beating Ronda the way she did put her on the world map.
Right.
When she knocked her out in 48 seconds, everybody's like, holy fuck.
Right.
You know, and your fight with her was bigger because of all the delays. Because she achieved this GOAT status.
6 years, I think.
Yeah.
She's been unbeaten, just knocking people out for like the last 6 years. So
The fact that she knocked out Cyborg like that too.
incredible, right?
And then you just stood right in the fucking pocket.
Yeah. I know. And that's great, is if I can get people emotionally invested in me, whether it's in my successes or in my losses, whatever it is, as long as you're watching and as long as you're, gripping your seat at the end of your seat and freaking out, I want to invoke that emotion in people. And that's why I love fighting, I think, is because, whether you're invested in the loss or the success, you're watching and you're like feeling some type of way and your heart's, going through your throat, and to get that reaction from people and to see the, outpour of people reaching out to me and how I made them feel.
That was caused because Julianna, it was more quitting one side, but that quitting was caused for the dog in the other person too.
It was caused by Julianna.
Yeah, 100%.
Julianna made her quit. She didn't just quit on her own. You got to give Julianna all the credit.
I feel like the history haven't been made, So I feel like now is of course it's about the belt, but it's for me. It's like more step in the cage 100%, prove I'm really better than her. So I was be able to prove in our last fight, So for me, the next fight's gonna be way even bigger than last.
What is next? Do you think a rematch is next?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
There's still naysayers out there. There's still people that think it was a fluke. There's
Look
still
at you.
people that
You're
are
still
harassing
angry.
me. There's still people that are like being like, she's gonna kill you. You know, they were like 10 seconds and you're dead. You know, and so I would love nothing more than to put the naysayers to bed for one last time.
Oh yeah.